All right. Let's see.
Still here. Time to mix things up.
We are
Friends?
pretty much
Indulge yourselves!
ready to go. We've got some hydration. We've got Hyacine, but she's not built yet. I'll finish up this run in a bit. And then we'll get going on to the second half, hopefully, of this mission.
We can do anything.
Oh, I also pulled her weapon off stream. I figured out I need that. I went a little bit later on Pity than I did for Hyacin herself, of course, but it wasn't too bad, and I didn't miss Pity. So I'm still, I think, in a very good place to get Cypher, who would be good for both Acheron and my Fei Zhao. So yeah, 126 pulls. No, that's energy. Not see how much pulls I have. $51 pulls. And a bunch more from here. Yeah, I'll just get this. Already got that. I got Ron May. Have that. All right. Check this. Over to Amphorius. Back on mission to the Demigod Council at Dawncloud. As
This place is rich with the
Hyacin
flowers.
just completed
Stay here
her
for-
meeting with her
I
ancestors.
know this is a big ask, Namazuni. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner.
Hi there, Tail Splash.
You didn't oversleep this time.
Yeah, I have Hyacin, but she's not built up yet, and I got her weapon, which I did not do last stream, but I looked it up and they were like, yeah, if she's fine without the weapon, but the weapon is impossibly good for her and just about anybody else. Pink Puppy woke me up.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
You're my Eevee, okay? Something like an Espeon.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Give me some silence, okay? Day on the ground feels like 10 years in the sky.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
That's assuming we can fix the car.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Oh, there is. Is that easy to turn on? I wonder if I can turn that on from my Stream Deck.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Ligus can help you with that.
Alright,
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
because I have a couple operations set up on the Steam Deck, including opening up Discord or whatever.
That was totally insincere, partner.
Aren't I supposed to be reincarnating as a Titan?
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing...
Yeah, that looks good.
The Seal Slammers...
He's referencing the goofy event that we just did.
That bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
That makes a lot of sense right now, but it won't make any sense if somebody goes through this story a couple months from now and they never played the Seal Slammers game. I wonder how they do that. Well, it's 10 out of 12 time right, 10th or 12th time right now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
I did set up a little bit of my stream deck, by the way, so I can now do things like be right back at the push of a button. And then back. Beforehand, I had to go and click it on the OBS interface. This is a little nicer.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Enforius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the two warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicles and epics, and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the flatterer, aren't you? Looks like you've mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Don Hung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Some cute music going on in the background.
People of Akuma, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
Nice.
Today is the year 4,932 of the Light Calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, You've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the exit.
Miss Hyacinth!
Splendid gods once walked the paths.
Ascend. There's our partner from the Seal Slammers event right down there on the bottom left. Name is Bubbles. Not actually a seal. Oh. Offer greetings to Kefli, huh? This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers. You bow to Kefli. They do not return the gesture, probably because their hands are full.
They'll surely seize the core flame of sky and bring the flame chase journey to its perfect conclusion.
I didn't want to do that. Receive the blessing. Launching.
Thanks for waiting, Don Hung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili jealous. We'll go home as soon as this battle finishes. I doubt it. Such an exciting adventure. March's been gonna be crying with jealousy. This trailblazing expedition is about to end perfectly. Yeah, let's just jinx it, why don't we?
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day, Hyacinth. It's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years. Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Celiosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the Flame Chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends? It's our turn to challenge the Titan.
Yes, what we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War.
Okay.
But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Kind of reminds me of
between the two most
Lapida.
sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where did she go in the end?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled, yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky.
Ah, that explains
Some
it.
say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened to Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Guess that's a mystery for now.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Something's not right. I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the Celestial Mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests.
Okay.
To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
What's the appropriate resolution? Got it. Aquila's theme park.
In any case,
Hey.
exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look.
They
It's
have-
dark, so watch your feet.
They have this banding like you might see on old CRT screens. Very, like, ones that were getting old. Open the celestial globe. How about it? Got any leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Leave it to the demigod of time.
Got it.
Counting on you, Mem.
We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done. There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect. But Aquila, you that shape the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God. If you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Aww.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe. But we should write this clue down first.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find the opposite over here.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe.
I'd be like, quick, let me write it down.
Awaken, celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
Bequeath the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. Storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War. Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat.
Oh, man.
By Aquila above, meet your demise.
What a terrifying memory.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
A common story everywhere. People are truly ignorant. The blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders. Divine set the stage and the mortals perform the play. This isn't the first time we've witnessed such a scene while trailblazing.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
I'm curious which side won. The Resistance did nothing wrong.
I can't judge who was right or wrong. But when the box of misfortune is open,
Hey there,
everyone escapes
Roy.
unscathed.
Hey there, Onyx Fury. Yeah, we're playing some games. I'm very foxy, and this is the second stream of Honkai Star Rail for this patch. I got Hyacinth right here, very cute, and her weapon, and we're a little bit more than halfway through the patch.
Hero Celiosi.
Right now, we're learning about her ancient people and how they divided against themselves and destroyed their culture.
Expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the sky denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rain Folks sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the Celestial Mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Alright, good on her for memorizing that. You know I am.
Wind, snow, rain,
Shine. Not the ukulele.
In the name of the
Sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Oh man, it's got an actual electron scan like a CRT.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment. Is that evil?
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us.
Oh, that might be Aquila it's saying.
I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Akama?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akima's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural.
Child of the universe.
There! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Luckily, their stuff is still semi-functional and not destroyed by war as much as the other ones. What is over here, by the way? Oh, catch. Sunshine bug. Nothing back there. Aquila used these devices to record the history, but unfortunately, he lacked the ability to read them. Oh, there's a chest over here. A huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this one definitely gets into some drama and some other interesting ideas. Reminds me a little bit of Blaze Blue, which is a fighting game and is very
Structure is a bit different from the one
built
used in the
around weird gods
Not
from
sure I
the
get this.
sky
A little
and
more complicated.
possibility structuring all of the fighting. So possibility structured a lot of the plot here in both Penacony, the previous story, and Damphorius, the current one. Mechanical simplification is the future.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Okay. Rotate the rings of the compass.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Alright, A and D to rotate, W and S to select.
I think
Okay.
I did it right.
A little simple. First one that they're gonna give us, though, that makes sense.
Look, the rainbow bridge has appeared.
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
Is that an enemy? Is that a boss? Is that a memory?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us.
Nice.
Hyacinth! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions, Solibus and Lunabis. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila.
Oh, your favorite instrument is the ocarina. Nice. I do have an ocarina. 2 of them. I haven't played them in a while. One is kind of a learner's plastic one, and the other one is a really nice ceramic one. It was one of the cheaper ones, but unfortunately my fingers are a little bit too thick to play it right. So I can play about, like, the lower end range. It still sounds nice, though. Maybe I'll do that someday for stream. It's been a while since I've played, though.
The memory dissipated.
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded.
Have you ever
by
looked through any Ocarina songbooks?
sorrow.
Or looked stuff up online to play them?
Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that
Okay.
Pegasus's phantom?
That can make it difficult in other ways if you can't reach the keys by length.
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Okay, 6 hole. So that's the one...
Lady Lunabis? Is that you? Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi.
I definitely have seen the 4 ones, and the ones I have are patterned on the 12. I think I know the 6. The 6 is basically like the 4 with 2 extra holes.
Nice like a good brew, my friend.
I think.
Indulge yourselves! I choose you.
Okay.
Trust me.
Embrace a new life. Please cherish this time. Return to dust.
Oh, the one guy. Okay, he's dead. Okay. So it's like a 4-hole with an expansion.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
If you like Yuri, by the way, make sure to check out some of my Reverse 1999 streams. The writers for that, at least in the past, have really liked Yuri, and several other people came into my streams because of that. That's not necessarily why I play it, but the story writing is so good. So, I love that game.
But it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Yeah?
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you? Then that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you?
Lunar and Solar.
So we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline.
Yes.
Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure.
Yay!
Keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
I wonder how much it understood.
It must have understood me. It's a creature of wisdom and tenacity, despite being mired in the agony of the black tide.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back
Yes! Lunar and Solar. I saw that.
then, my honor. Come on, heroes!
Let's destroy them for the good of their self.
Break free from the control of the black tide, and return to your senses.
Alright.
Life is not so as you wish.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Kill him. Ooh.
Nice, like a good
Get some ults out.
Indulge yourselves!
Trust me, we'll do anything!
Embrace a new life.
Step up, let's see ya!
I need a west wind. Let me go!
It ain't over.
Almost done. Tribby finally gets her turn.
This is being in sync?
Mimi!
Just you wait.
Please cherish. Return to dust.
And he's dead with a enhanced strike from casters.
Solibus.
Hold your horses. You're actually speaking?
No need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak. I can't believe I'm calling myself that now, too.
Solibus. You're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
Why? Yes, I am. Haha.
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
That didn't simplify your name that much.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life, how do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
Solibus, obviously you've never dealt with somebody with 100% crit rate. Get on my level. Haha.
This long sword, heroic soul.
And my bat, and his spear, and their pink glove.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness. You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase is the master of this sky fortress. Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Aquila's mark flew away?
Did they sense something? Is that a reaction from the Titan?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Alright. What's over here? Oh. Probably get over here later. Oh, yeah, it's going.
A 1,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sun Folk, where the Sunborn once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
What mythology is that from, Onyx? Daughter of Solaris and Ra. Is that Egyptian? Lunaris, who was daughter from a relationship with Selena, whom she disowned her daughter because she had...
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side tide of the Sunfolk.
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear pierced through Aquila's wrath. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror.
And that's from Egyptian mythology, Onyx?
Shadows.
The Black Tide.
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage.
Okay.
But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaia. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe. So go and force out the Titan in the mural.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Aquila do that?
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we have to.
It's not knowledge from Earth, though. I don't know what you mean by that. Right?
It looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner?
Nice.
Now the prayer should rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
A celestial globe.
Okay.
Ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come.
Well, you don't have to tell me. Maybe later. Shrine has been activated. Okay, we go. Oh.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change celestial mural. Celestial shift didn't work?
Perhaps the device has been damaged during these long, merciless years. Do you see those two giant circuits on either side of the hall? Maybe we should try fixing them.
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the Black Tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
Emerge from your cocoon. May death protect us!
I choose you.
Memories from 4,989 years ago in Earth years. Be specific.
As you wish.
I don't understand, but that's wild.
Please cherish the tear.
You just don't learn.
Watch closely. Delivering warmth.
This is being in sync. Want to knock me down? It's not that easy. That's all you got? Time to mix things
Heal
up.
him up. Oh, and now a good healing.
Friends?
Reincarnated 5,000 times. That's pretty recent, though, to be reincarnated that many times.
I shall remember this order.
Normally, I'd expect it to be at least growing up to like 10 years old? I don't know.
You wish.
It's like once per year almost, right?
Their own way out.
Well, I guess if you were reincarnated as something that wasn't human.
This is being in sync. We can do it.
Life is not so fragile. Wilt here. As you wish.
Ah, okay.
No bullying allowed. It's coming.
You remembered a lot then from being so young.
I'm on it.
Come on, get my healing back.
How's this taste?
I shall remember this one.
Rice like it, my friends. Now, indulge yourselves!
Trust me. We can do anything.
Nice. Alright. Not much over here. Got some good stuff.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Hold on, is it going back? Yeah, it is. Oh, I have to press it. Alright, I can do this one. Alright, that was easy. Oh, no wonder it was part of the quest.
Smooth sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix.
Okay.
Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
And we'll ride over there using this thing. Another chest. Oh, and another one. There we go. And that patches the other cable.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Great, purify this. And now hopefully this will work.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural.
Oh, now it works. The mark has disappeared again?
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the Black Tide's encroachment.
Because I never lost that knowledge, I am seen as a guardian in training and keeper of the universe knowledge. How much did you get, though, if you always died young? Is Aquila really that cautious?
Do not mistake their behavior for weakness, warrior. I have faced down the tyrant of the sky. It is no hyperbole that their raging fire is capable of melting the firmament. Amphorius's heavens exist
because you were given the knowledge, not because you just remembered it.
It is time to leave this place. Lunavis awaits you at the next stop.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I have one more thing I wish to do.
What
To honor the pact with Selioci. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past...
Yeah, I certainly don't.
maybe I can peek into this place's history.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I want to show the truth to my ancestors waiting on the other side.
I guess so. Give it to us. This is your right.
There are falsehoods in the legends, and there must be a reason for its embellishment.
Yeah, it certainly is.
The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Selioci challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend, even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. The memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them. All done!
Thank you, Memi. Everyone, please, witness history with me.
Sure. Let's see what's up.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I knew it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum.
Oh, oops.
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
The Sun folks are facing off against Celios. Listen to this part of the history, yeah.
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you are unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods. You declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light. He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope.
There is hope.
Wretched people. I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Even so, Daughter of Dusk. Even so, you should not shatter our faith.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself. If they fall, what will this world turn into?
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that
Yes, I see it. I see it.
the chains imposed on us.
Are they from anything, or are they like standard Twitch emotes? I haven't used them
To
before.
a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if you will be burned to ash by Solibus!
How can we even fight you? You're the powerful Day Thunder Knight, a warrior goddess capable of trampling all lands.
Trample.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden.
The sun folks in the memory fall silent. Their expressions are ashen despite being under the bright sunlight.
See, you are all truly weak beyond measure. The hunting ground beckons. Come, Solibus!
The hero Seliosi, disillusioned by the Sun Folk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had nothing but mercy for
Okay, standard Twitch emotes.
At that time,
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunibus is waiting for you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them. Lunibus will lead the way.
What is that one? That looks like somebody's custom ones. A 4-2. I don't know them.
Lady Lunibus, we're here.
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
Kind of reminds me a bit of Breath of the Wild, the way that the technology is being featured here, with the kind of like screaming monster over there.
Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Yeah, it's custom.
This is being in sync?
Thanks for using emotes in the chat. I don't have any of my own yet, so it's good to,
I choose you.
from this? Definitely the characters in general.
Want to knock me down? It's not that easy.
As you wish.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things
Alright, heal you up.
Bricks.
Confidence.
Embrace a new life.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Ah! I bet they made those themselves. And another creator, Pop. The mark of manifestation. It fled to the other side of the mural.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. Aim for the next west wind compass.
Yes. Okay, Pop is Twitch. Open up another door. Let's try this one out. Maybe this, oh, it's not working. Say that fast. Yeah, Papa Twitch. Alright, what am I getting over here? Anything? Maybe I'm on the other side.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
It's coming! I feel that flame! Let me go!
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
I'm okay.
I might switch over to an easier team to run.
Not a bad idea.
Running on 1 health all the time is not fun.
I choose you.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Break's over.
Return to dust. May death protect us.
All right. Faced off them. Haha. Binary bug.
Emerge from your cocoon. May death protect us.
This is being in sync. We can do it. Trust me. We can do anything.
We're back. Ugh. All right. Cleaned up this little thing. Oh. Bet I have to go up there, don't I? There. Alright, I can go collect that later. Lurking. Just like my chat sometimes. Alright. Give it to him since he's low on health.
Trust me. We can do anything.
As you wish.
Want to knock me down? It's not
Oh yeah, I was gonna change out my team. Well, maybe after this one.
Not a bad idea.
Time to mix things up.
Breaks over.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Embrace a new life.
Alright.
End of the story.
And we're healed up. Here. Let's... Asterisk. Go with Firefly for the moment. Nope, already done that. What's up here? What's up here? Ah.
Finally made it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
Oh, is that a way to jump quickly between the two? Whoa. Run up there. Okay. Oh. All the way back to there, huh? Or maybe that's where I came from. Maybe that's where I was supposed to go. Oh. Here? Oh, I guess maybe it does make sense if we have to go back to that thing? because we have already been here. Oh, but get to clear out this path. This, nice. Treasure tokens. Maybe that'll work. Oh, it starts over on the left. I see. That does work better.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination. Let's hurry on. Follow Lady Lunabis.
Yay! Nothing behind there. Speed boost.
Miss Heisen, how are you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunabis. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Oh, over here.
It said the black
Blazer?
is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
Okay.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks Hall.
So we were in Sunfolk right now, I guess?
Legend has it Celiosi's father was a Sunfolk warrior who spent his years fighting and rarely returned to the Eye of Twilight. Her childhood was mostly spent beside her mother, a Rainfolk priest.
Oh my, we've got the Romeo and Juliet story, but without the tragedy.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the conflict between the two tribes.
Oh, not Leza. You're doing the chanting in the background, aren't you?
And never truly saw her as one of their own.
What a terrible childhood. Growing up in such an environment,
Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate youngling, until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins. That was the final straw that turned to stain.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could train her spirit and hone her martial skills. I never would have imagined that she was cast out of her tribe for her lineage and her golden blood.
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone. We hunted, spent our days together, and forged an alliance. I think that oath, stronger than fate itself, kept Solibus and me here to watch over this abandoned fortress.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile at the hands of her own people, she was still willing to set out on the path to slay the gods for them. Was Celiosi's love for humanity truly so boundless and unconditional?
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
Doot, doot, doot.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunapis?
Is she a descendant?
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right?
Oh, she's not like a memory?
Could it be?
Doot, doot, doot.
Truly a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Celiosi.
Lady Lunapis? Is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
It's up here.
Where did the sky folk go?
You can sing an alto on and soprano too. I don't know enough about music to know what that means. Soprano tends to be higher range, as does alto, I bet. I have wings too, so why wouldn't I count as a winged beast? And you, would you be my master? Maybe soprano is mid between men and women, so it'd be high for guys? But you're a woman, so it wouldn't be high for you.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
Yep.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Shrine manifests. A titankin that was corroded by the black tide. It seems stronger than before.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate.
Alto is middle for both, and soprano is the lowest singing level for soprano, the highest level for women. Soprano 2. Okay, so you can basically do the full range for women in your singing.
Oh? Eternal. Enjoying yourself?
Share good fortunes.
Alright. Both of my girls here in action. We have Firefly.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type fight to live!
Oh, and we have Ron May. Like, this is all my girls. Firefly, Ron May, and Fugue. And this is going a lot easier than the other ones.
In the mood for another beating?
Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
This isn't fight.
Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Maybe it's not damaged, but is missing an energy source. Look there. Those massive objects that look like hard drives. That's what hard drives look like! Sorry. Let me rephrase. Do you see the two data structures that are glowing blue on both sides? Some of them are protruded out, not fully inserted into their slots. My intuition tells me that they have something to do with the energy source of the celestial globe.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
Lady Lunabis, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore,
Doot.
I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Oh! Alright, end of Zagreus. Was it? Oh, I guess I follow the... over here. There it is.
That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one? It's all good. Let's keep going.
It's reacting.
Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus.
Ha
Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward.
Will they fly beyond the clouds to heights that are beyond our reach? As far as we know, it was Aquila who placed the curse on this world, preventing Amphorians from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Could be that they thought they didn't want to win unfairly. Could it be that they too weren't able to break through the heavens? It is not impossible. Perhaps the interpretation of the myth is inaccurate. It might be someone who seeks to prevent Amphorians from reaching the world beyond the sky.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've defeated them. Before we
Or it could be that they're trying to contain the Black Plague or the Black Flood.
Let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Nice.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing.
Gathering.
Recollection. Reveal.
Haha.
daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn?
Listen to the conversation between Celios and the Rainfall.
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible Day Thunder Knight, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan.
Why would you do this, Celios? You were once such a warm-hearted girl.
Aww.
In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred.
Wow. I feel sorry for you.
I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out of care for you all. I'll walk this path. On behalf of everyone, let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods.
Oh, what, grapes? You eating those for a snack?
When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. Fear you.
Good, good.
Imagine how twisted you may become.
And grapes, huh? Not the tater chips. Something almost healthy.
Of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunabis.
Lady Celios's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people.
Good, good.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous. What happened later, Lady Lunabis?
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourselves. Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus.
Doot, doot, doot.
Sorry, little
Nom nom.
I hope we still have time to talk later.
Right. Where? Over there? Ah.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have
Down,
walked with her
down.
on the bloodline,
Oh, it's up.
completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
Like a hamster. Oh, I'm going this way.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
No danger detected.
Let me through.
I soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too. So
Listen to the final battle between Celios and Aquila.
Exactly. Happened there.
At the celestial mural's dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
the moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye. It seems that the legend describing the decisive battle was true.
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Oh?
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated scream, we looked to the ground. The people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression. Pure, unshakable terror.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebration.
Make squirrel noises. That is very welcome on this stream, for Onyx. Very, very welcome. In Reverse 1999, one of my other games, they recently announced a literal scroll gacha character named Buddy Fairchild that's coming next patch. He's a common one. It doesn't... I'll get him, of course, eventually, but harder to get the rare ones, but he's adorable. And it's not just he's a squirrel boy. He is just a squirrel, wearing like a hat and a scarf.
When they realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No. That would be an insult to beasts.
An insult to beasts?
Solus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
This outcome was foreseeable. She probably thought that, once there's no turning back, everything would come to their sense like she did.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Aquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth. The hero Celiosi chose to sacrifice herself.
Squeak, squeak! Haha.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
And by the way, that Reverse 1999 stream that I'm talking about should be coming next week. We're getting the patch within the next few days, and then I'll do a stream for it.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
It will be a harsh truth. One that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to...
Oh, your birthday's coming up. Awesome, awesome. Doing anything to celebrate?
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years.
You'll be turning 36, huh? Alright, alright. I'm a little over 40 myself, so we're in good company. Haha. Any plans? Celebrations?
They came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
Since you've made
Don't get too specific, of course.
keep moving forward. I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. proceed along its path to the
I do as well,
where
with
the
certain caveats.
fates of humanity and the Titan
Well, good for you.
must
Good
be
for you.
resolved.
Maybe at the end of stream, especially if we have some extra time, I'll pull up some reverse 1999 stuff so you can see what's coming up. Careful! The Rainbow Bridge just withdrew underneath
Desperately
us.
struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
Activate the compass. Oh, this one's more complicated. Alright, this one comes over here. That goes in, but... There, that'll get us the treasure.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones, how did Lady Zeliosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond mere stubbornness.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
Alright. So this is one of my other characters, Fugue. I love Fox Girls.
Slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The gods part.
And I gave her a speed boost, so she's just running.
Terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Oh. Activate the floating platform. We might be getting close to the end.
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield. It seems familiar.
Are you sure about
Yes, you do.
this is only recently forged?
Perhaps.
Is this the dome of the celestial mural? It's truly marvelous.
The dome still displays a vivid sun. By also covering this mural in clouds, we'll leave Aquila with no place to hide.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them. And
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated like everything else here.
So it's not as much as Reverse 1999, but Honkai Star Rail and much more Honkai Impact III do have a lot of subtextual lesbian relationships, if you ever want to look into them.
our pact requires us to await
With
the return of the
Honkai
Sky
Star Rail, it was mostly in the first Bellabog story.
Titan's core flame.
They haven't dealt with it as much later on. But with Reverse 1999, it's almost every patch or two.
We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth.
Though there was some community drama after they changed a writer who doesn't seem as interested. Maybe the new one isn't as interested in those plots as much.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history.
I just want cute girls, so I don't mind as long as they have good writing.
We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all this time?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
You're stealing the women? Luckily, this is Gacha and we can share.
Aside from the descendants of the Sky King and the Pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
In addition to Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, I recently upgraded my streaming computer, so we'll also be able to play Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves. And I'll get to introduce you to those characters as well.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history. Stormmaker feels lighter, and lighter in my hands.
Alright, turn her on.
More than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn.
Dreams of a past.
Launching.
Let us dance once more.
So, Gallagher's ult, he's my healer. And every time they attack, especially when he attacks, oh, wet t-shirt I hear.
Unite our goals.
Alright, once she charges up this, then she goes berserk. In her super mode, and this is where she does her real damage. And even though they didn't have fire weakness before, now they do.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
And she'll just wreck them. One hit, essentially, after she was able to break through their toughness shield.
God of the Sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end, Lady Seliosi. Do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
Why is that? Is it haunted?
The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief, like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Aizen?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing will sway my...
Every time they say it's nearing the final chapter, I don't believe them.
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're gonna open up some secret here on this one that's really gonna drive the next patch, I'm sure of it.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll need it to face what lies ahead.
Oh, still more to do.
Reveal its truth in order, heroes.
Oh. Over here first, I guess.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Embrace the clouds, celestial Nero.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god.
Every time I hear that, I look for a book asking, is it next chapter yet? Yep. Oh, this is the end of the book, and then... No, we've got plenty more of the book left. You can just see it right there. Listen to Hyacinth's summary.
Celiosi's victory couldn't change her people. Some skyfolk revered her as a new goddess and began to oppress those unwilling to abandon their old beliefs. The simple vision she carried with her before declaring war on the Titans became an illusion. Let's keep going.
Celiosi possessed the strength to slay gods. She failed to sever the cycle of karma.
So do you do a lot of reading, Onyx?
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Drive out the gods, celestial Muro.
Would that be?
But how is that possible?
Are these her ancestors? Witness the true history of the Skyfolk.
Please, help us, the forsaken Skyfolk. Lady Kindness, you are the strong one who follows the path of shadows.
The Cleaners. Did the Skyfolk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood, all in your quest to cleanse the world of the filth of those cursed offspring. Deliver justice for us. The witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of Twilight, desecrating their divine grace. Yet, it is we, the devout denizens of the sky, who are forced to pay the price.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk.
Oh, it's Kindness.
The Cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from this world. The Day Thunder Knight and her fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you every trick, every strategy you can use to turn the tide.
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything. Even ally themselves with the Cleaners. But I'm guessing their plan failed, didn't it?
Those assassins were vicious, but not foolish. They never actually dared to attack Celiosi. They weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs, hidden among the Skyfolk.
They fancy themselves more like the Cleaners, who like to clean up people. They showed up at the beginning of the last episode, or of the last stream, as assassins trying to take out some of our heroes. Around most of them, they just stood around, keeping them from leaving. But they managed to kill Aglaya, who was our leader. Or at least force Aglaya to commit suicide or something.
The damage was done.
And then we used her death to draw them out and annihilate most of them, at least.
Before the flame chase
One by one.
The Chrysos heirs waged war against each other over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. Even Treeby's many selves were pulled into the chaos. At the time, golden blood was seen as a curse. Honestly, it's easy to see why.
But Celiosi, where was she in all this? What thoughts weighed on her mind as she watched everything unfold?
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyacinth.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal.
Alright, and now I guess we go over to number 3.
Was reduced to ashes, leaving behind only endless fury.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Reveal the history, celestial mural.
For myself, I almost exclusively read science fiction and fantasy. A lot of space opera, which Honkai Star Rail is itself in.
Look, everyone, over there.
Are those Lady Lunabis and Lord Solibus?
Yes. Those are remnants of their memories from 1,000 years ago.
Witness the true history of the Skyfolk.
Your Highness, what are you planning to do? We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. We would never betray her. It's those rats. They are the fools who backstabbed our hero.
Oh, yes.
Please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those people clothed in black.
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may finally stand united under the warrior goddess's banner.
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into a tool for oppression.
The weak rise to power, yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity is a sickness beyond cure.
Yet she once loved us with such fierce devotion. Has she given up on us?
Seliosi touched the core flame and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world, the black tide that devours all.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the gods' intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end here.
In the name of the warrior goddess, what kind of fate has she woven for us?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortals. To my once beloved, yet now unsavable kid.
Alright, what is this? Trees? Or broccoli?
With golden divine blood coursing.
Is that a separate emote, not through the normal system? Broccoli, okay. Broccoli is my favorite vegetable. I have it almost every night. I steam it, but sometimes I do other stuff, and then I cover it with, like, oil and seasoning and stuff. I also put it on pizza, which somebody told me was blasphemous, which made me only want to do it more.
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the god's 100 eyes, and resolution fills me. A hero's instinct drives me forward, compelling me to deliver your final judgment.
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice, for as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity means.
I've long seen this day coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Your only mistake was placing far too much hope in humanity.
Aww.
Lunabis. Solibus. You.
Yeah, I definitely do that as well. Though I'd probably do more like spicier or like saltier meats like salami and pepperoni over the ham.
Yes. We acted as Seliosi's executioners.
That day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight. Swallowed by golden lava, they spent their entire lives praying to the sky. Yet their devotion never earned them wings to escape their fate.
Seliosi was a completely different person.
Learning about everything she went through, I can only feel regret. But I can't condemn her choice.
If this is the true history.
Oh, that's some secret right there.
Seliosi's fusion with
I've probably only seen it like once or twice, maybe a place like Cece's or something.
By touching the core flame.
Mac and cheese, but if you add like a meat, like maybe some like barbecue pork or something.
Aquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the Sky civilization was merely the result of humanity's own doing. The celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
Disillusioned with humanity, Selioci began to long for the detachment of divinity. She sent Lunabis and me to the Earth in search of a forbidden art said to fuse human and Titan souls.
Professor Anax's alchemy already achieved such power 1,000 years ago?
Selioci, who passed fatal judgment on the Skyfolk, had turned her back on humanity. If this was the path she chose...
Macaroni and nacho cheese and barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah, I do chicken as well.
All this time.
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go and claim it, just as Selioci once did. You must take this step too.
Now I have to do gluten-free, so I couldn't do normal pizza. I'd have to be a little bit careful around the cheese because dairy's kind of so-so. Also, barbecue's rough for me, but I could do my own sauce for it. I have trouble with tomatoes and peppers. When I do pizza, I typically have to sub off almost everything on the pizza for some alternative. But I do that. I do that.
The truth will soon be revealed. No matter what, I will not run away from my mission. Brave, will you stand by my side?
Confront history and rise to challenge the gods. All right. Quick lineup. Oh. We have Hyacinth from the story. So I can do proper Casterus team, full power. Casterus. Let's do Tribby. And Remembrance Trailblazer. Oh, yeah. We have a place, we have a pizza place near me, which recently brought back the Philly cheesesteak, and I love it. As a pizza. And they do gluten-free, and you can choose your sauce. The proper Philly cheesesteak, I think, would be marinara, but I'll do pesto or olive and garlic. So I've had that recently, within like the past year.
I beg you, spare this humble life. I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone innocent like me.
The time has come, mortal.
It's time to face your destiny.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's gotta be what the pasta master yells out when he casts his spells. Pesto Changeo.
Wait! Please! Let me speak with Her Highness, the warrior goddess. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too. Chosen by the prophecy, just like Lady Selioci.
She isn't lying. Selioci, what will you do with one of your own?
A Chrysos heir. You are no different from the rest. You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin oppressed others under the guise of the Titan's favor?
I did not.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your new god after Aquila's fall. Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused to convert?
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fractured world, Did you overcome your inner weakness and heed its urgent call?
I failed to do so.
Look, Chrysos Heir. You are no different from the rest. My judgment is just. Only burning gold can purify your sins.
Yeah, I see you too. Oh no.
Lady Seliosi, please grant me a moment to explain my cowardice.
I mean, she's asking for forgiveness.
Your divinity indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages, enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Even when trapped in the mud of malice, we continued to struggle and push forward. Because beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must kneel before you, begging for a chance at life. I need to prove that mortals are capable of redemption.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner, it seems you have completely abandoned your dignity.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain. Tell me, what kind of miraculous bet is that?
It's simple, Lady Seliosi. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations, sung by my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming reality, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solibus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessings and the curse of their history. No matter how long it takes, I will wait for the one who is destined to arrive. When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
Ouch.
The truth of the legend is finally clear. Hyacinthia.
Am I a descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir? Our lineage wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her.
Which is fine.
Whole clan's fragile mortal life simply spared Celiosi's whim.
We must not yield to her scorn. Humans aren't as contemptible as she thinks. Perhaps there's a trace of compassion in her.
She sees only the sins we've committed. But we will make her understand that it's not all we are.
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunibus, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight just to witness that Chrysos heir's child coming back to receive punishment?
Time alters everything, child. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature. And Celiosi's perspective was our only window into understanding humanity.
Her words were everything to us. Our guide, comfort, command, and admonition. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned to perceive humanity through our senses.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the flame-chased journey. We saw heroes embarking on a mission of deliverance from which they could not return. The unity and hope Seliosi couldn't see. We've witnessed in her place.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't about proving humanity's weaknesses anymore. It's about waiting for the return of the light.
Lady Seliosi, I want to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you can hear me or not, I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless and ordinary mortal. Only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of my soul, has not been lost to time. It's just waiting to heal and grow, and then it will shine once more.
I mean, she does have a little floating horse around her.
Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within.
At least she has a familiar.
Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too dim for it to sprout. But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly, willing to sacrifice themselves to shine a light upon the children of humanity. The light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive, nurturing them every step of the way until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly, and one day reaching for the sky once again. That twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear the weight of humanity's flaws.
History has proven once again, the Flame Chase journey itself is a miracle. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity over thousands of years. Seliosi, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here.
It had to be said.
You the answer to your question. Mortals are capable of change, and humanity is worth saving. Our people, forging through the trials of the end times, deserve a second chance. We are worthy of a new dawn. Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus, Lunibus?
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacinth.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame of the Eye of Twilight. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again.
Alright, let's go. Boss time.
This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky.
Does this weather please you, Titan incarnate? Indulge in this, and taste the fiery blaze of Dawnmaker!
This does remind me a lot. Aye, aye, Captain.
Behold, the strength of those who pledged to save the world.
They're not denying the... They're not denying the Breath of the Wild allegations here.
Let's try it this other way.
Alright.
I choose you.
Summon Mem.
Will not defeat us. Take all night together. I shall
Ah. Sephiroth. Yeah, I guess in the music you're saying. Give me ultra speed, come on. I can't stand the slow speed. Defeat the bird brain. Avatar of the Sky increases temperature during its action based on the helium flash value up here. Attack multiple enemy targets at the same time to quickly reduce their helium flash value. Alright, well that's what I'm doing. I have a lot of multi-target attacks on here. And now we'll use another healing. And her burst. Is it saying I'm not? No, no, no. Alright, let's take out that shield. Alright, we just broke through a bunch of the shield.
We want to turn this place to scorched earth. Undefeated violence.
Well, I guess with the heat they're throwing out, it's good that we have a legendary healer with us. Pew pew time, yeah. We've got... This is a real firefight if I've ever had one in this game. I like that we also have a dragon duel here. We've got Castris with the Dragon of Death on the good guy team versus the Sun God Dragon. Alright. Finally get up her armor piercing. Oh, look at this. Bahamut strike right there. Oh, nice. This is cool. I guess that stuff is in Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 with Blue Eyes White Dragon and stuff.
Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold.
Give him the mem slap.
Embrace a new life.
All right. Give her a little taste. Oh, and that's some charging right there. All right. Another little slap. Charge up a bunch more. That's hit number 2.
Storm clouds are gathering. Are you ready to sever the lightning?
Avatar of the Sky additionally deals damage during its next action based on the Thundercloud value. Attack enemy targets to quickly seize Thundercloud and deal damage to the Avatar of the Sky after its next action. I mean, he doesn't have much there. And look at this. He chose to pull that out right as I'm about to obliterate him. Or her, I guess.
Another world waiting to be saved.
of dying here with you. Titan! Nothing to nothing!
Yeah, just survive that fall, why don't you? Or did her bracelet save them?
Aglaia, are you still protecting us?
I mean, you've got a diaper made of gold. That's some expensive stuff right there. Look, Aquala's core flame.
Is it all over now? Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Live by the sword, die by the sword, I guess.
Our mission isn't over.
One of those rich babies.
Come with me. It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow is just a thought away.
I understand how you feel, but right now, this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave.
Oh, are they doing the Metroid escape?
Look, over there.
A time priest instrument. Does it still have any divine power left?
No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaia's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly.
Up here. Up here.
The golden thread is trembling.
This device is too old. It might not work.
We're out of time. We have to retrieve it. Partner, quickly.
Ornyx, I summon thee.
Lift the curtain of memory.
Stir up ripples of past reverie. This is bad. The prayer's power. No!
Hot women, I summon thee. That's my life as a gacha player too, huh?
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. From here on, Finan, you shall embark on a journey with no return. Light fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn to this world.
It's right in front of us.
The platform was reset above us. We need to find a way up.
This way, behind. That door leads outside. There's got to be a path.
It worked. Let's go.
So it turned the time back for just that zone.
Aglaya is...
I know. No.
The orb is blinking. We need to use it to open the gate.
lightning and thunder. The celestial mural is showing the end of the world.
What's happening out there? On the contrary, the flame chase journey is on the verge of success. Aquila is the 11th core flame of the flame chase journey. The final core flame of Kefli is enshrined in the council at Dawncloud.
So close to achieving the miracle. Humanity will finally take control of its fate. As long as we can make it out of here.
This path isn't as safe as it looks.
Watch out! Everything is collapsing, and a misstep could lead to a fall.
I don't think they allow you to fall in this game, Finon.
Partner, give us a hand.
Rewind! Yeah, that didn't happen. And super speed for Castorus.
Stay close to them. Don't fall behind.
The platform is just ahead.
Listen, where are those winged beasts?
What do you mean by Hyde's singing bowl?
I'm trying to locate them, but the storm clouds on the mural are blocking my senses. We could use their wings to escape if they were still here.
We'll have to rely on our feet for now. Keep moving. We're not safe yet.
We could just glide down like in Genshin. It's a long glide, but probably can make it work. Oh, what is a singing bowl?
Getting even more unstable. Make sure you...
We're almost there. The end is just ahead. All we need is a rainbow bridge.
A West Wing compass. Leave it to me. Focus, Hyacinthia. Stay focused.
Why does this have to happen now?
We're out of time. The fortress runs on Aquila's divine energy. If I can channel the core flame... It worked! The core flame responded. Everyone, let's get out of here!
Tibetan singing bowl allows meditation. Is that like when they do like the finger around the rim of a glass and it can like make a tone? Launching!
Wait.
Kinda. Okay, okay.
Everyone, once the platform stops, we make a break for the exit. Don't hesitate. Not even for a second.
You too, Bubbles.
Everyone, hold on tight.
Isn't that sound? How is that possible?
Time for speculation. Run!
The Titan. Their core flame has already... Could this be Saliosi?
It's got two heads? Oh, because they split it down. and the eye came out?
Twisted form. Did the black tide bring me back to life?
The core
Probably.
flame has been taken, yet they still move. Lady Seliosi, is that you?
Let's try it this other way.
Eye of Twilight deals a set amount of damage based on Black Tide sync rate. Well,
With this gentle storm, I will make you come back to your senses, Lady Seliosi.
alright, that was kind of weak, Celiose. Kind of weak.
New life, Pollux.
Darkness follows me.
Let's see what's going on, though. The last battle was pretty simple for a boss battle, but then again, I have Castorus with me.
Dead souls, return to dust. It's coming.
Ouch. Alright. Music has powers too. Yeah, it does. Alright, who's she attacking? Alright, still alive. Alright, finally, Iacine can heal my team up.
Life is modest darkness. Follows me.
You hold like your meditation necklace. And that breaks their tight toughness. And they don't even have 2 bars.
May protect us. This gentle storm, I will make you come back to your senses, Lady Seliosi. Please cherish, please. Wilt here.
Turn on back on the speed.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Nim! Alright, down to 30%. But he does a lot, they do a lot more damage now. Oh?
We must bring light to these dark times.
With just a glimmer of light, I'll be able to pierce through the clouds.
Use mine, Hyacinth. I am the one who bears the world. I am The blazing sun destined to rise!
It has a shell with chakra stones and copper all held in resin. Okay. I do not understand. But that right there is the rainbow you were dreaming of. Healing Rainbow can remove tide corrosion state from all allies and restore HP for them. Dried lacrimal bonus protected. Yes.
And only God that Dawnmaker will slay is you.
Heroes, help us!
Oh, they got a ride on the two animals.
Hero of the sky, witness the will of humanity!
Orbital friendship cannon. Okay. Now that's interesting.
Children of humanity, you have overturned the judgment I once cast in disillusionment, beginning with a lie disguised as a heroic legend, passed down for millennia. A grand epic of creation has been written. You are worthy of a new dawn.
Switching to Cypher. Thousands of years ago, in the sleeping quarters of Kefali's priests. Was it her doing that turned the line?
That thing. Trash. Just trash. What is this? Never mind. I'll take it anyway. I finally found it! It must be this. The gem of all worlds that the chaplain secretly stashed away. Said to be a fragment.
She's so happy.
Device.
Sniff, sniff.
I can already catch the sweet scent of treasure seeping from this little box. So much for the chaplain's devotion.
Yeah,
to
your
faith.
protection
It
necklace.
turns out
Okay.
he's just been padding his secret stash. I've been lurking in the priestly court for over half a year just for this little trinket. Day after day, listening to those stiff priest apprentices drone on with their prayers. I thought I was going to lose my mind.
Was this all a trick from Aglaya, though?
Good thing persistence pays off.
Atticus, is that you?
Atticus. That name rings a bell. Oh, he's the apprentice the chaplain favors most. The one everyone expects to be the next chaplain. Not saying anything would feel awkward. Maybe I can hold it together with Zagreus's ability for now. Now.
I am Atticus.
Atticus, why aren't you responding?
Old chaplain, it's me. I'm here to assist you with your medicine.
Oh, thank you. Without your care, I would have long been claimed by Thanatos and carried to the River of Souls.
Oh, no need to thank me, Master. It's my duty to care for you while you recover.
This old man is way sicker than I thought. Looks like the priests are deliberately hiding how bad it really is.
Okay. I guess that's why you, really got into that ancestry memory stuff.
Atticus, I can feel my life slipping away, fading faster with every moment. I don't know when eternal sleep will claim me. There's one last thing I must tell you.
One last thing. Wait. Is he hiding more treasures? Maybe a coin of whimsy? Today might just be my lucky day. Calm down, Cyphera.
Is it about the box?
Stay strong, Chaplain. Keep your spirits up, and don't lose hope. If there's anything important you need to say, I'm all ears.
It's so disgraceful that it fills me with shame. Yet I must speak, for it concerns the fate of our holy city below my feet.
Oh?
The fate of the city's people. Is
Yeah.
that serious? I must find out more.
The omniscient Sky Father carefully. Before they fell silent, I heard their last words at Dawn Cloud.
Yeah. Alright. So, you're the main character in this story. Your highest scene.
It announced the prophecy has arrived. My mission has concluded, and I shall return to silence.
Ah, the prophecy of Genesis. The Titan turned to stone. Heard it 1,000 times. Old news. What else you got?
The eternal night is looming, but over the next 300 years, the Dawn device will safeguard the holy city. Poised.
Well, thank you for joining anyway.
Humanity to create miracles.
Mm-hmm. The Dawn device, the miracle of Genesis, the usual cliches. Wait, did he just say the next 300 years?
I have concealed the deadline the Sky Father set for everyone. I lacked the courage to carve the countdown to the city's new dawn into the hearts of its people. Atticus, you are 100 times more courageous than I am. Can you accomplish what I could not? Will you share this harsh truth with all the citizens of Akima? Atticus.
Rest easy, Master. I will shoulder this heavy burden for you. I'll address the fallout of your indecision.
Is that right, seamstress?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone in this world is unique in their own way. My moment to be a hero has finally arrived. And that was my stint as a priest at Dawn Cloud. Sure, the story's been slightly embellished. Every word of it is true. These are secrets that must remain undisclosed. I've never shared them with anyone. Not even Bartolos. You should feel incredibly honored to be the first to hear this. Unfortunately, you can't clap or comment right now.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves her.
But
She's a gremlin.
that's beside the point. Getting to spill the secret I've been holding in for 1,000 years feels
amazing right now. Honestly, I'm surprised at your persistence. I merely staged a slip-up for you to witness the switch of the core flame. Who'd have thought you'd follow me all the way to the Nether Shore? That delivery kit was spot on. You rejects, shunned by the Akamans, have no choice but to keep moving down this dark path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what's going on? Your leader Kindness isn't here. Oh. Could she be plotting something else? Ah, such a hassle. Well, for everyone's safety, I might as well check if you're carrying anything suspicious. This dagger's got a nice look to it. Let's see it. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel. These people are well equipped. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akama, securing a stable income. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this. Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty face would hide a heart full of darkness? Appearances can be deceiving. It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks. It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread of hers, beyond whatever facade they put up.
I love how even though this is supposed to be in the past, she still has Bubbles standing right there beside her.
As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself.
Yep, Cypher couldn't cipher. There's some mysteries here that she doesn't know what's going on.
Came up with this
Of course,
uniform.
Cypher's one to make it up as she goes along.
Nobody wears this style anymore, do they? Back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. What do we have here?
The Cleaner's Rendezvous Note. After the usurper's death, the Phaeton mobilized many refugees to join the garrison and restructured the city's defenses. The updated schedule is as follows. Guard shifts at the Memorial Market have increased in frequency. From Action Hour to Curtain Fall Hour, all patrols along the Path of Parting will begin 1 quint earlier. Take careful note of these changes to avoid unnecessary complications. The note appears to have been smoothed flat, then curled again, suggesting it was once rolled inside a secret message cylinder. So-and-so, High Priest of the Flame Chasers, a middle-aged so-and-so with gray hair, stooped posture, and a burn scar on the right side of the neck, visits the Channing Hall alone to pray during entry hour's first quint. An exposed iron nail will be placed on the stair railing. Question mark. Redacted. An accident might so-and-so silence him permanently. Dark-crested bloodstains have obscured the text, and the names have been deliberately smeared away by bloody fingers. Phaeton and the Maiden have been frequently visiting the Twilight Courtyard lately to meet with healers. In their conversations, they've mentioned the Skyfolk and the Day Thunder Knight's past affairs. The day to reclaim Aquila's core frame appears to be imminent. A 1,000-year-old grudge will be settled then. Make preparations for the moment draws near. Written on the inner side of a clean bandage emitting a dry herbal fragrance.
A paper note. Oh. Talk about old school. All right. Once the seamstress's powers diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. From 5 threads to just 2.
Oh no, she lost her
Looks like I was
bandwidth.
too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced threads. Huh. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Huh. Or has she given up? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew. Huh? What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right, then. Guess it's my turn to see what you've got.
The Black Tide, or the Black Swordsman, and not the one from Berserk, but Honkai Star Rail.
You made it. I've been waiting for you. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Throne of worlds, core flame must take back.
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last two core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic. But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right, I have Kephales's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws, you'll have to catch me. Fun fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
What?
How did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kephales's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it! The Deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway. Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life? That's the spirit. You get the core flame, and I get to keep breathing. Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof, woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost bone stop you, are you? Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove. You sure
over your words, but you've got some speed on you.
She certainly likes to giggle.
Just in time to take a break.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a fighting game move.
What? Still not here? Well, oh well, I guess I'll just.
No, he's right there.
Wait around a little longer for you. Stixia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero of Akama, the deliverer of Amphorius. They say I'm destined to return Kefali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness.
Dolo's profanity.
Come and get it. But only
They just
if you
bleeped
leave
it.
me fair and square. Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice!
Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games.
I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible.
They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
All right. I wonder if he can go through those.
Cyphera, do you still plan to go to Dawncloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Aglaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore. Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
Back the rune. And go back.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Can't escape. This is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate! Give me a break! Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves. Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway?
Do you
know why I dragged you here, mutt. Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty good warm-up. Now, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of Calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver. I've been around for over 1,000 years.
Right. Do you see this nonsense? There's 4 of her.
Until now. But speed isn't my only choice. Today, you're getting the full performance.
This world returned to the great dream.
Does he have a sword in the same pattern as Finon's?
Found me. Our cute place with enough believers. Life become reality. Gotcha. This. Wrong target. Looks like you need to work on your aim. Oh, is that all you've got? How many lives? I guess your sword skills aren't as impressive as I thought.
You can't run. I'll take it on.
Our cute playset with enough believers. Life become reality. Gotcha.
Come to me.
Resisted is futile.
I've played with you long enough. Time to retreat. See you around, bud.
Aw.
Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
A 1,000 years ago at Dawncloud.
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved Chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali. May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those words with every soul in Amphorius. They said, "The prophecy has arrived. My mission is complete, and now I shall fall into eternal silence. The eternal night is looming. The Dawn Device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever."
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Sky Father's gift. Our mission is to transform the Sky Father's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the Dawn Device
Never fades. Kefali's protection has no end.
You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. The prophecies, petty change, was quite literal after all. Atticus. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Aggie. Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself.
Aww.
But at least there's one thing I did accomplish. Kephalese, core flame, is not here. It's safe. It's safe now. Even if I'm nothing more than a thief, at least I did something. For the flame chase. Aggie. Aggie, can you hear me? Say something. Anything. Please.
You are the unsung hero of Emporius, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
Alright, are we back? I see. What happened?
The core flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Finan, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kefali?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down there.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kefali.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me. The core flame in my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
What do you mean by that?
If the core flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection. Darkness will consume the holy city in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Finan, I feel something too.
You sense it as well.
While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people, their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying Pagusta's spirit water, aren't you?
What? It was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there. Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority. I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
You're staying?
Yes. I'm afraid this is goodbye, Gray. Danny, I'm counting on you.
I understand. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Lady Tribios' prophecy, it seems it didn't fail after all.
Still feels unreal, even after seeing it a second time. You'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
But we can't stay. Chuckly Fun and I, we have people waiting for us for a home calling us back.
The Astral Express, isn't it? March 7th? The one you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
I'm sure the two of you would get along wonderfully.
I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
And you, Hyacinth, do you not feel sadness?
Of course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown?
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
A few days ago, in Akama's Twilight Courtyard,
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving? Yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility.
What about this new Twilight Courtyard?
Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing! We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. I'll do my best.
Even without a gotcha outfit.
I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile.
Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential.
It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain.
Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treeby happens to be here too.
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaya took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Seliosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaya's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left. So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role.
Lady Treeby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about it, I feel much better.
I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth.
Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treeby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world, fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
Doot 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 doot.
Cindy, are they?
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunabis, the mission of the Skyfolk has been completed. Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think, Seliosi? The Skyfolk.
Lady Seliosi? I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I deeply regret. I beg
for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart clouded my judgment. I failed to recognize the resilience buried deep within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent, how many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame-chased journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Seliosi.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide. An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, you still held compassion for mortals. Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength, even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can. Professor Nexa, do you remember that lesson? In the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky. I didn't return to the earth to walk with the people, but even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia.
The sky is burning.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
Can Hyacinth fix the sky? Was this not predicted in the prophecy?
Treeby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The Black Tide. Its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akuma?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
The unexpected is always a part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. Over there, do you see it? The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
Never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out. We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kepali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cipher will do everything in her power to fulfill her duty.
Alright, still got a bit left, but I think we're near the end.
The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time.
Ah, blocked by rubble.
Good job. Now we can get off the mountain. A Black Tide creature. A dawn cloud. Oh no. The people in the city.
must find out where they've reached the city from. Triby, please hold on till we get back. Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's edge.
Our fortune is changing for the better.
Rushing as fast as I can.
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis.
You mean...
Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anaxa's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorius, but I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now. Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she's succeeded.
Oh, Skyfather Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity. They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky and the raging flames and demons throughout the land will purge their foolishness.
Highness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
She looks like she's got a screw loose. We should not waste our time on a pitiful madwoman.
Danhang is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life, but to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
Lost to the winds?
She's gone completely mad. To the point where she's just spewing nonsense. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket.
Are we gonna find a core member now? We'll just have to force Canis to help us. That Legus, should we seek him out?
No. There's no need to go through that effort. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks. During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys in various areas. I still remember the words he used. I hope it works. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your merciful gaze with me. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked. One step left to undo its arcane seal. Partner, I may require your strength again.
Core flame casket is used to contain important items. When activated, keyholes will appear on the... Okay. Keyhole is opened.
Take the Corv. Don Hung, can you use the spirit water art again?
I've used up all the spirit water I brought, and just now, after we left the Eye of Twilight, I felt the waters of Amphorius severing their connection with me.
Is this also a result of the Black Tide? Looks like all we can do is sprint down the mountain.
You all thought I complete. If the core flame was never. You all think.
Uh-oh, it looks like the end of the line for us.
Calm down and think carefully.
I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend the mountain.
No need to worry? But...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cipher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. By any means necessary. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, she fulfilled her duty using her own means. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cipher will meet us there for sure.
What if something happened to her? She wasn't successful.
We have no choice other than to trust her. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets us after 1,000 paces. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that we will see her at 2,000 paces, 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping with the same resolve all the way until she shows up in front of us with her usual rebellious attitude.
I understand. At least to this day, I don't recall any Chrysosairs failing their mission for the Flame Chase journey. She will be no exception.
But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Of course, partner.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Attack detected.
Unite our goals.
Stand in position. In the mood for another beating?
Until everything burns to ashes!
Time to mix things up.
Thank you. I will keep fighting. Dreams of a Let us dance once more. Grace and elegance.
Firefly type fight to live!
Alright. Annihilated.
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of flame!
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind. Clouds scattered.
Rice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
One's left.
Have we met? Dream vanished. Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Firefly set to the seas of flame!
Oh, one more.
Unite our goals. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Step up, let's see ya.
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life. No holding back. Clouds scattered.
He set himself in a duel with Firefly? The goof?
It's done. Let's go.
Fine on. A fate well deserved. She was a formidable foe to the end. I will not shed a single tear for her.
Perhaps, as a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed in that time. I suppose this is also a form of extreme but twisted resilience. Let's go.
It's time to leave this place.
I've got a bad feeling. Everyone, look behind us.
The Flame Reaver.
In the end, they still showed up.
You gonna test the results of your training?
No. Now is not the time. I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on. But not now. If we take the fight here, then lose, the consequences would be irreversible. Come on. We have to get out of here. Keep running. And never turn back.
Did light up like he had a core flame or something, though.
They will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
Good, good. All the best.
How did they?
Has descended as ordained.
Clones, illusions. Nothing but cheap tricks to help you hide in the shadows.
The sky has returned to its rightful place. This world must be reset.
What are they talking about?
The end you seek is also the miracle of Genesis. If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder us, Flame Reaver?
Tusk has descended as ordained. Must reset.
It's time to show off the fruits of your training, Finon.
In the end, direct confrontation was inevitable. We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We will not fall here!
Leave this to casters and me. Go!
Warp time!
That was really close.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of deceit. Even Mighty may not be able to restrain them. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Trippy didn't follow us. Does she intend to stay behind to help Mighty? Chuckly Fun, can you still run? Someone is calling for help over there.
Black Tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end this quickly. That rainbow barrier.
Is that Hyacinth's power?
eternal.
I think I'm gonna have to end it after this fight, though. It's going on too long. Maybe we'll do another Saturday or Sunday stream. And I've got Monday, too, as well.
This is more than sex in the sea.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Firefly. This is more than a battle. Fight to live.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind. Let's seize this fine cloud scatter. I hope I can be of help.
Alright, pause and save. And let's look for raids. Let's end stream. Chef Barry's on. Cisco's on. EA cosplays. I'll do them. It's been a while.